Look,
Okay.
I'm gonna move myself up a little bit. You look short.
Can you push it down a little bit?
Yeah, probably.
There. Yeah. I feel like I'm sitting in a hole. Let me get a prop.
Get a pillow.
Yeah.
Here's some.
You got one?
Yeah.
I'll be too tall.
Hello. Hello. How are you? Nobody's here yet. We're getting ready.
You're still tall.
The first time. All right. Well, we can start.
Can you
And
sit
people-
shorter?
Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first episode of Coffee with Marshall, father-daughter conversations in English. And we're here live for just helping you practice your English skills, your listening skills, and taking part in the first episode of Conversations with my dad. So anyway, I'm Tricia, and I'm visiting the United States. I live in Spain. I'm an online English teacher, and I'm visiting for the Christmas holidays. I'm visiting my dad, and we thought this was the perfect time to be here. Hello, Mike. Nice to see you here. The first time that we can chat together and do a YouTube podcast together. And then we'll do it as I live in Spain and he lives here. We can just do it like that. But this is a live one that we can do because we're here together. So it's nice to have you here. And we're going to be talking about culture differences with Spain and the USA. But I would like my dad to introduce himself to you.
I'm Dad. But a lot of times she'll call me Marshall. My real name's Marshall. And we do this several times a week, every day, over the internet. And it's wonderful because you don't know how many thousands of dollars I've spent in the past before internet with the telephone company. So this is wonderful to be able to talk anywhere in the world.
So Mike is asking you, do you speak Spanish?
Not at all. And there's an awful story about that.
Yeah, nothing like miscommunication in English and then in Spanish when you translate. It's not a good feeling. So anyway, today we're going to start with just talking about our lives, our culture, and anything that comes to mind. All right. So anyway, let's start. So what's the first thing that comes to mind when you think of Spain?
The beautiful lights. Of course, that was augmented because one Christmas, Tricia's mother and I visited at Christmas time, and it was just mesmerizing. The fiestas and all the happiness that goes on in the other countries. It was wonderful.
Yeah, it was really nice. It was really nice. And I take it for granted now because I've been living there for over 20 years. So seeing the Christmas lights there, it's beautiful, but I feel more nostalgic when I come home and I see the American Christmas lights, to be honest with you, because there's a lot of natural greenery. There's a lot of natural beauty in the American way that they decorate. And mostly in Spain, it's lights. They don't use the bows or the holly or the pine tree decorations, and that's what I love. It makes me nostalgic for my childhood, and it's just a very special feeling to come home for Christmas. So it's nice. But yes, the lights are beautiful, but seeing it out of his eyes is even more special, when he gets to see it.
And when I go there, I have to remind her, to open her eyes again to the natural beauty she has around her.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So this is your first question for me. Right there.
What was the biggest culture shock when you moved to Spain?
There was a moment that I was eating at a table and I had never seen this dish before. And I was traumatized because it was squid with ink, and everybody's mouth was black because ink is black. And I was trying very hard to be kind and not hurt anybody's feelings, but I was traumatized with everybody smiling and saying, "Do you like it?" and having their teeth black. And I'm like, I cannot eat this. I am so sorry. I can't get over the color. So I was served something different. Now, today, it's one of my favorite dishes, but it took me some time to get used to. So that was that culture shock.
Yeah, I like the
For
squid,
me.
but I haven't. I can't own up to the ink yet. Not yet.
Yeah, we eat with our eyes a lot of times, you know?
What's something from Spanish culture that you wish Americans did?
The siesta. And to break during lunch, like to have a longer lunch break. So I really need a nap or a power nap or a meditation after my meals. I've been like that all of my life. When I was at university and I'd
Mhm.
have my lunch, I'd need like a 10-minute power nap. So I put that into my lifestyle. Just from me, I need my nap. So yeah, I think that that's a nice thing to have.
It is. It's a power. It is a surprise when you go there and you go shopping, and they have lots of wonderful uh, shops, just family shops. And at 2 o'clock, you better be finished because they close the doors and they shut down for maybe a couple of hours.
Yeah.
And it's siesta time in
Yeah.
there. And they a lot of times they're the only ones that work in the shop, and they have to work till late at night.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's a good thing.
Yeah. So the warmest place in Europe is what comes to mind for me. So about Spain. And I had the same reaction with raw fish and sushi. Yeah. Okay. So you understand. Yeah. When you go to a different place and you want people to be happy with you, and you just can't get over eating with your eyes or even thinking about what you're eating, it's like, oh my gosh. Hello, welcome to our YouTube. Nice to see you here.
What do Spaniards think about Americans?
A lot of Spaniards want to experience the American way of life.
Mhm.
They, they lived with the movies and they think it's amazing, and so many want to come and experience that. But one of the biggest stereotypes is that Americans can't cook, or that all we eat is junk food or fast food, hamburgers and things like that. So when they find out that I'm American, and they're like, "Oh wow, you're thin." So a lot of people think that Americans are fat.
Mm. Some of us are.
Yeah, yeah. But it happens all over,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That Spanish food is wonderful.
It is. It's really good.
Oh,
It's really,
paella.
really good.
Oh, never realized how much work went into that, but they are delicious.
What's something you're curious about life in Spain?
Mm. Um, Gosh, I'd have to think on that one.
Okay. Maybe the work culture, maybe how people grocery shop, maybe how people.
Oh, that was when you mentioned groceries, that was interesting.
Hey, Alex, how are you? Spanish food is awesome.
Yes, it is.
My
But the
student is
grocery
here.
stores
Hello.
are beautiful.
Yeah.
And it was my first time ever experiencing seafood displays. They have beautiful, fresh seafood,
Yeah, it's amazing.
and it is just beautiful. And the olive bars, all kinds of olives every imaginable way, and they're all delicious.
Olives are good. Do you like olives? Do you like olives? Olives are really good, and a lot of them come from Spain.
Yeah.
Spain, Greece, Italy. Yeah, because of the olive tree.
Do you have olive trees in your town?
People sometimes have them as decoration. They're not going to raise olives or produce olives like in the south of Spain because the temperature is not the same. But they're beautiful trees. Olive trees are amazing.
I remember riding from your home to Madrid.
Yeah.
And seeing the beautiful orchards of olive trees.
Yeah, they're gorgeous. Yeah, really, really decorative. Very expensive trees.
Here in Georgia, we raise a lot of course, we're known as the peach state, but I think we probably raise more pecans, or we say pecans. A lot of people say pecans.
I'm going to write that in the chat for you to see, because maybe you don't know what a pecan is, but it's a
nut.
It's a nut, and they're delicious. They're very expensive. And yeah, they're raised here, and they're delicious. Pecans. People here say pecans, but in other areas of the United States, they say pecans. Pecan pie. Exactly. Yes, exactly. Yes. Perfect.
That's a big thing here at Christmas time is pecan. And then in the summertime, the big deal is peach ice cream, fresh peach ice cream.
Remember when you made peach ice cream, homemade peach ice cream?
We even grew the peaches.
Yeah. And peach cobbler. Yes, that's so good. That's so good. I love blackberry cobbler, though. That's my favorite.
I usually have one for you when you come, but I'm so busy at Christmas time, I forgot to pick one up.
Exactly. If you visited Spain, what's the first thing you would want to try?
The seafood.
Okay.
The seafood's wonderful. She lives in a seafood village. I mean, it's on the ocean.
Yeah.
And the seafood is just out of this world.
It's nice. Yeah. Yeah. Delicious. Do you like seafood? Do you like fish? Are you a fish eater or a seafood eater? Do you like that?
And that's good for you.
Yeah. What is your opinion about seafood or surf and turf? Yeah, you love salmon. Salmon's good. Yeah, you love seafood. Yeah, it's really good.
We went to a Christmas party last night, and somebody had made delicious salmon.
Yeah, it was amazing. Whoa, amazing. You used conditional type 1. Oh, hello, Hafiz. How are you? Nice. Yeah, that's wonderful that you can know that. And you say, oh, wow, you did. Yes, I really like sister. Thank you. Hello. Hey, Sri, how are you? Sri just said hello, Tricia and Marshall.
Oh, hello.
Nice to have you here. Do you like seafood, Sri? That's what we're talking about, because I live in an area where seafood is very plentiful, and also the fish is amazing. And in Kerala, do you eat a lot of seafood in Kerala? I'm curious. All right. The next question that I have is, how has your view of Spain changed from what you've been told?
When I saw Spain, the country is beautiful. I was very impressed with Madrid.
Yeah.
Beautiful parks and fountains, and I didn't notice. I guess they have tall buildings. I didn't even notice. I was just so in awe with the natural part of Spain. The people were very nice, very helpful.
Yeah. And you're talking about Madrid,
Well, actually, and I've only visited like 3 parts of Spain, but all the people are very nice.
Yeah, they're very welcoming.
Yeah,
very welcoming, very hospitable. But just like in the States, people here are very hospitable. You know, they want to help you. Yeah.
Well, we're in the southern part of the nation, so we're always very polite.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And people say we talk funny too.
Not all, but some. Okay. So you don't
You know,
like,
some of the fish.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. Either you are, or you, I have a lot of students that they don't, the younger ones, they just don't like fish. They want meat. They're meat eaters,
Yeah.
So I understand. I understand. I like kingfish and seafood. Okay. I'm not sure I know what kingfish is, but there is a fish in Spanish. It's called rey, and it's delicious. And that's king in Spanish. So
Ah,
maybe it's the same thing. I don't know. I'm not really sure. Yeah. Okay. So I have a question for you.